things aren't falling apart, they're falling into place. No, things are falling apart. They are falling apart. They're falling apart. They're falling apart because you have a weak foundation. Because you need to build. You need to rebuild. Things are falling apart because you need to construct. First, destruction happens. In order to build, in order to construct, first a destruction must happen. Especially if you're going to be the first whatever in your family, a first millionaire, first doctor, first la 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 la, like especially when you grow up with people with very limiting beliefs that tell you, oh, that's unattainable, that's impossible, that's too far, you can't do it. Weak foundation. When the foundation you have is not supporting you because you are a powerful force, it's gonna crumble and everything around you will crumble because that foundation that has kept you up this time and is now falling apart. Whose foundation is that? Whose beliefs and whose ideas is that? Are they yours? The things that you have been taught and conditioned and indoctrinated growing up, the saying, oh, things aren't falling apart, they're falling into place. Things don't just fall apart and fall into place. There's something that happens in the middle. What happens when things fall apart? You might have some realizations, some breakthroughs. You rewire, reframing your mindset, your way of thinking, and then some transformation. Because after you rewire, reframe, you start to do things differently. You start living it. That is like the building process. And once you have built a stronger or a more stable foundation, that is when things fall into place. That is when what is for you comes to you. It's not just, oh, it's not falling apart, it's falling into place. It's falling apart. And it is okay to say it is falling apart. When it falls apart, will you come out as the chariot or will you continue to be a victim? Will you come out the chariot or will you continue to be the victim? Whose foundation are you standing upon? Whose foundation is what is holding you up? And when that crumbles, things fall apart. Things fall apart so you can find yourself in the rubble. You will find yourself in the rubble. You will find yourself in the rubble. Your true self. Your true self before the you before all the conditioning, indoctrination, the you before the world told you to shrink yourself and to put you in boxes and these are the options, you have to pick from one of them, you cannot make your own. That is the you that you find under the rubble. And then you build based on your own terms, your beliefs. A lot of times we want to reframe to positivity. People want to feel good. They want to stay positive. That's why things aren't falling apart. They're falling into place. But you have to see that they are falling apart. They are falling apart. The walls are crumbling. The veil is lifted. So you see what is truly in front of you. No more illusions. In order to build, in order to construct, first destruction might have to happen. For a lot of us, it has to happen. It's going to. And it's going to. But will you come out the chariot after all your tower moments? Will you come out the chariot? Or will you remain the victim? In order to construct, you must let the destruction happen. In order to become, I don't know which way I'm going. In order to become, you're going to have to unbecome.